Hello, my lovelies. My name is Saloni, and welcome to my channel. And frankly speaking, this is my first video. So, I will tell why I started to share this video and thought of to share this video because from the past few days, I'm getting an intuition of sharing my knowledge, my insights, and my experiences on how I came into the energy of self love and how I understood to create healthy boundaries to protect my positive energy and my inner light from the outside world. So, without wasting any time, just let's get started. So, first of all, I will tell that why someone should be in the energy of self love. See, self love is not different from giving love to others, just like we are giving love to others, like we are sharing help, we are sharing our knowledge, we are giving our time and energy and money to others. Just like that, if we start doing that for ourselves, starting from very little things to major things, that we call as self love. And I will share why I thought to have to be in this energy. Because if I talk about my journey, right now I'm in Mumbai, staying alone in my 1 BHK apartment, and I'm very, very happy and very grateful because I because from the place I'm coming, I haven't thought about I would be in this position to share my knowledge, and I will be in this wealthy timeline. So I am originally from Patna, and from the beginning and from since childhood, I was a topper, and I am a high performer. Today also I am a high performer. But since when we were in the childhood, we don't have all this knowledge about self love and all the things. We just do things because we like things, and in the childhood there are there are not anyone who can stop us from doing what we literally want to do because we are child. The society has conditioned that child can do anything, but when that child has become an adult, then you have to follow the template or the guidelines of this society, and you cannot do whatever you want to do. So when I was 7 years old, I lost my mother. So I had a childhood trauma and many fears and many wounds as well in me, which I had no idea about. But then I did my graduation also, I did my job also. I got my first job in Mumbai. I was very happy. I was very grateful. I'm also very grateful. Then I switched to my another organization. There I felt something not good because I was feeling like I was lagging behind, that everybody is going forward, I'm not forward. Why so? I'm a very good person. I give knowledge to I give knowledge and love to everybody in need, but why the same is not happening with me? So I was every time I was in the energy of lack of love, lack of time, lack of energy, lack of many things. And I was in that energy from the childhood. I was not aware about all these things. So then I joined that organization. I was working very hard, very hard, very hard, despite of watching my physical health, my mental health. I was every time feeling like pukish. My mind was like, no, do this, do that, do that. No, don't do that. uh, so every time I was like, what I'm doing, I'm not doing it right, I'm not doing it great. But then something in me shifted. I was just reading a book, and then I had the idea that why I'm thinking all the bad thoughts, why I'm thinking not good. Then I myself consciously started to think good, only good, because I have good things, I have many luxury things and all the things. So then I started to do that. My energy in me somewhat shifted. Then I realized that all this is happening not because I'm not good, I'm great, but this is happening because I'm giving the love to all the people, being it my family members, being it my friends, being it my relatives, being it anyone in the world, but I'm not giving that to myself. So that was like a wounded ego death. That's not a good ego. Ego is somewhat good, but wounded ego is not good. So I realized that giving love to everybody but not to yourself, it means you are not giving love to the Almighty, to the divine, to the whole universe. You are thinking like you are giving, but you are actually not giving. You just want to receive, you don't want to give. And you are not respecting the light which is present in you. You just respect the light which is present in all other people, but not the one which is present in you already. So then I started and decided to shift my thinking, shift my energy, shift my focus. And then I did some things as well, which I will share in a while. So in this way I came into the energy of self love. And self love is like, if someone else is saying that I am having a headache, and we give the ointment or something to them because they will feel nice. So self love says that if you are also feeling headache, if you are also in pain, do that same behavior or same treatment to you as well. Because doing it for everybody but not to yourself is also a form of ego. It is also selfishness. Many empaths in the world have this problem because they are in so of giving nature that they every time is giving and they forgot to receive. They're always in their masculine energy, in their action energy. They are not in the form of their feminine energy. At some point their masculine energy is this much and their feminine is this much. So how can they experience wealth and abundance and love and everything? So both of the energy should be in line. So this is all about self love. And creating boundaries is like, see, if you are happy, if I am happy currently, and there is some person, see, everyone is happy, everyone is a nice person, everyone is positive, every atom in this universe is nice. But that doesn't mean that if I am happy right now, but I don't have a very good connection with one person, and if that person calls me, I have to receive that call. No. Self love says if you are happy and you don't want to receive that call, you don't want to talk, there's nothing wrong in that. Don't receive that call. Many empaths think, no, if I don't receive that call, it will be selfish. How will the other person think? No one is thinking about anyone. This is the only ultimate truth. I have learned from my past. Not even your family members are thinking about you so much. Only you are thinking in your head that everybody else is thinking. No. So this is the first thing. Second thing is, if your energy is this much, how can you give your energy to somebody else? You should be 100% charge or at least 80% charge to give your energy to somebody else. If the doctor is a self sick, how can the doctor treat other? So that's what self love is all about. Self love is very important, I can tell. If anybody is in the path of receiving abundance, wealth, and they want to increase, they have to be happy. They have to be happy first. So this is the thing. And creating boundaries is like, have a healthy boundary. Just have an interaction with people, but always you should always have to be in present. You have to be in that awareness that whom I'm interacting with, is that person correct? Whatever that person is saying, is that in alignment with me? If no, then you can just do your own work. It's not like you have to fight with someone, you have to argue with someone. No, it's not like that. It's just that you are creating your own space, and you are respecting your own space. You are respecting your energy. So that is creating boundaries. Now I will share that how I overcome all this negative thinking and all the traumas, and how I have healed my wounds. So the first thing I did was to connect with nature. I live here, and it's a very natural place. Means I like nature very much. So I always try to walk on the grasses. There are so many pets as well, so I just feed them some food. Whatever I have, I fed them. And then I started doing these things. I started plantation. I started to offer rice to the birds. These are very small things which I started to do. Second thing is practice silence. uh, Silence is very important, because when today is the era of AI and all these tech things, but if we don't know how to silence our mind, which is always doing something, always doing some task, how can we create any new ideas? Any new idea needs a space. So we have to give that space to our mind. For that we need to maintain and practice silence. Silence is what you can do this just for 10 minutes. You can sit straight, just breathe, just watch everything around you, living or non living, whatever it is. What I did was, I always stand in my balcony, and since my flat is at second floor, I see the kids playing in the ground. I see the people working in the nearby restaurants. I see the people going to their offices. I see the birds flying. I I felt the wind is blowing. So all these things I was just observing. I was the observer at that time. Nothing else, just complete silence. Many thoughts, at the initial, many thoughts were coming into my mind. And since without practice, we always get trapped into our thoughts. Then again, I came to my awareness and focus is no, no. Okay, just shift that focus. I don't want to think. So in this way, I practice silence. Third is, I did many chakra healings. You can find all these videos on YouTube. And of course, meditation. Meditation helped me so much, very much. So this is the third thing. Fourth thing, I am very fond of book reading. So I always read books, mainly self-help books, non-fictional books. So there is a book named The Secret, which I appreciate everyone to read, because that book tells us that how our thinking creates our reality. Why I was suffering in the outer world, because in my inner world only I was thinking just I was not I was not worthy. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. So in the outer world also, that was projecting that yeah, you don't know how to do that. You're not worthy. If I share my experience very selflessly, I used to make tea for my family members. And what in my childhood I did that, I gave tea to everybody, and whatever present in the last, I have that. Being it, if that is this much, I have that. Anyway, I like tea very much. So it's like I'm giving importance to everybody but not to myself. So that was getting recorded in my subconscious as well, that yeah, you are not worthy. You should give to others but not to yourself. So in my inner world, in my subconscious mind, in my nervous system, all these messages were getting recorded. So after few years, or uh, few days, I can say, I experienced all the things which I was thinking on my own. So I start to think negative more. But then this the secret book came into my life, and this changed my life really. So I appreciate everyone to please go through this book and read it. It's so positive and so nice. It's not just about manifestation. It's just about, we all are living on a certain frequency, and we should know on which frequency we are. If we are thinking negative, we are making our vibration negative. We are blocking that wealth and abundance. But if we are feeling positive and good, if we are thinking good, thinking kind thoughts to others as well, similarly to our as well, all the wealth and abundance will come. Everything will come, anything will come. So this is all I wanted to share, and I was feeling a very great urge to share this knowledge, because I just anyhow came out of this trap, came out of this trap of being too good. I'm good now as well, but now I have created my boundaries. Few years back, I talked to anybody, being it anyone. But now in my mind, everything gets filtered out. But okay, I should talk to this person, I should not talk to this person. Not because that person is bad, no. Because I don't feel like. If a person has a habit of complaining and saying all bad things, I don't want to talk. So it's just like that. So this is all I wanted to share. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, please like this video and share to everybody else as well. Thank you so much.